Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. Do you see what I see? Oh, my goodness. This is craziness. Whatever you do. Oh, geez, the sky is completely annihilated. Don't take the 2 rooks, Grasshopper. As my dad would say, don't be fancy. He went and got the rook and then got this other rook. He's dead, Jim. Now, the obvious move here. Double check. And if he goes to the first rank, queen to e2 is a checkmate. If he goes king to g1, I'm sorry. If he goes king to f2, queen to e2 check, king to g1, double check, knight to f3, double check is a mate. So that's one checkmate that we've gotten. So when I move knight to d4, it's visualization. I'm only going to touch this piece before I figure this out. So I'm in my mind, knight to d4 check. If he goes here, queen e2 would check him, forcing here, and then knight f3, like I showed you, is a double check and a mate. So, knight d4 check, king e1, queen e2 is mate, king d1, queen to e2 check, followed by king to c1, and then queen takes c2. That's a checkmate. So he cannot go to the back rank. He gets checkmated if he goes back to d1, e1, or f1 by a variety of checkmates. Knight d4 check is winning. You already have enough information to probably just play this move and see what happens. But that is the weak player's response. We are not weak. We are strong. We do this 100% in the brain, and then we just move the pieces once we figured it out, okay? Just like if I ask you, what is 2 plus 2? You're going to go 4. You don't have to write this down. You could write this down and figure it out, right? We all can. But you've gotten to a point in arithmetic to where you don't even have to write this down. You're just like, boom, and then we're going to do the same thing. Knight, d4 check. The only move left, like I said, king f2, I showed you the mate. That's queen e2 check, king g1, knight f3 checkmate. So knight d4 check. The only legal move left, we covered d1, e1, f1, f2. Knight d4 check, king to d2. Well, once again, it's queen to e2 check, king goes to c1, and that's a checkmate. This is game over. We already covered this. He can take my knight with a bishop. Oh, it's a double check? The rule of the double check is this. Everyone should know this. Maybe someone didn't tell you. I don't know. You never know who's the first-time watcher. Double check. The only response to a double check is a king move or it's a checkmate. And this is a checkmate because his king can't move. Okay. So this is a super easy problem. All right. From your perspective, you're like, oh man, this is easy. I got this. This is true. But that's not the lesson. The lesson behind this problem is, can you do it up here without touching more than the obvious one piece? And I only touched the piece to show you, the viewer, what I'm thinking. Because maybe you wouldn't understand it if I'm just speaking. So for visual help, it was knight to d4. The rest of it, we didn't touch a piece until we actually moved. Okay? But it's really, what, a 4, 5 mover? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 moves. Very easy to do 5 moves up in here without touching pieces. And like I said, we're not weak, we're strong. So we looked at every response he could legally play. All right? And he had D2, D1, E1, F1, and F2. And we had a checkmate for every one of those. So that is the true lesson. If you got this, if you could see all of those as we went through them, fantastic. That's the thing. You are testing your ability to visualize. That's the value of this problem. It's a super easy problem. Make you feel good if you're a lower ranked player. You've never done a problem like this before. That's fantastic. But beyond that singular achievement of something you haven't done before, there's the underlying lesson of how true skill is built and used, and you just watched it happen. So, fantastic problem. I hope you guys got every bit of that. If you didn't, what this is telling you is you need to work on your visualization every day. Try to look at problems and visualize them before you make your move. This is how you can reduce blunders. Visualization, like you just saw here, there's all kinds of stupid moves I could have played. I didn't play any. Every move I played was perfect. That's just one position. It's not the entire, world of chess. Just one at a time. You're going to get better. One grain of chess, like a grain of sand, every time. Sometimes you get 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. But your goal is to be better, at the end of whatever you're doing in chess than you were when you started. Hopefully I helped you there. Thanks for watching the video. Tell your friends if you would. And as always, please like and subscribe.